So I want to welcome everybody to our call tonight. We're going to keep this call a little shorter, an hour. And we have, Doc, hello. We've just got to keep it, not that anything's wrong with the 2-hour calls, because we got a lot done. I got a text from a leader today, just about an hour ago, who 2 weeks ago, the day before, had sent me a letter, and they were just, hello, Renee. They were just frustrated, to the end. And it was just like, I'm almost to the end here, and I just, with my patience, and I get it. This system's been hard. 2 weeks later, she was on the call. We worked through this, and we really worked through this. And I really love this about who we are at Sisel and who you guys are, because we're that team on the ground floor getting everything done. I mean, there's just nothing. Even after we're done with these calls, then it's during the week, issues come up, what's still not working, what needs to be tweaked, whatever it is. But got a message from her today and said, every one of my team's orders are completely all wrapped up. Things are good. So happy. And 2 weeks can make a big difference. Now, it's not perfect. We're going to go through that again today. We're not going to have anybody unmute themselves. It just got a little bit too crazy, sometimes even a little off topic. We're not talking about products. We're just talking about system right now. We're going to, right after this call, well, later actually, do our WhatsApp call, and then we'll let you guys have that. There will be a lot of announcements and stuff that we're not going to put into this call. We'll talk about the October promos on this call, but the rest of the announcements we'll put on the WhatsApp call. Now, I put that on my Facebook page. I think, Milo, you do as well?
Yeah, we do. We actually put the WhatsApp call on our YouTube channel, so everybody can access that. We also have our number for the U.S., which is 801-704-6800. It's a 24-hour recording that you can access whenever you want for a week until we do our next update call, but that's available for U.S. and Canada, and you can go to our Facebook page or YouTube channel to find that awesome call.
The video of it. So
yeah, the video, right.
So so just appreciate you guys working with us to get done. We're at 73 again. I hear a lot of people. Valley, Canada, welcome to the call. Loving seeing everybody from around the world. Brisbane, Kieran, just want to keep saying hello to you guys. Renee has been emailed. One thing we did notice this week, just so you know, Sandy was able to talk to me about this, and I had somebody say this a couple of weeks ago, that some of their emails to me were getting blocked. She took some screenshots, and it literally looked like I was blocking them. The only person I've ever blocked was Milo. So if it looks like I've blocked you, send it in. I'll send it to IT. They'll take care of it. Because it seems, I don't know why that's happening, but I saw a couple people too. So Jenny was another one, Jenny Pulford. So just know, if you don't hear from me, send me a messenger message or try to get a hold of me some way, but we'll get it taken care of. But appreciate you guys and all the hard work you've done, because system changeovers are not easy. Now, this one compared to the one we did years ago is a breeze. Honestly, it's the truth. It was so hard. That doesn't mean this one hasn't been easy. And of course, coupled with Australia's trouble with orders coming, you guys really deserve, something special. And, we're trying to think about that. Now, one thing I'm looking at, the U.S. is going through this second crazy coronavirus thing, and numbers are crazy every day. In Utah, it's over 1,000 new cases a day. So it's getting very weird, but I'm definitely looking forward to when it calms down, because the second that does happen, and I'll be talking to the leaders and getting to the council, right as we're going through this, I've kind of put the council off a little bit, as this has been, we've got to get everything settled before we get our new council going and move forward with that. This is just too distracting right now as we get everything kind of figured out here, but we're close. And what's going to happen after that? Borders clear, and come in. I'm really excited to come in and do a tour of Australia. Really excited. So I'll work with you leaders, and we'll get some fun things set up and maybe have like a little mini convention where one day we have quite a few people come in to Australia and really give us a fun kind of convention feel. And you guys have worked hard. Like I said, we have really grown in Australia. It's been awesome to watch. I love it. It's been fun to see the numbers. We go into management meetings every Monday, and just to see the jump, we've kind of talked about that. It's kind of fun. And the US is doing good. Everyone's doing well, but just really since last fall, Australia, you guys should be proud of yourselves. So just want to say that. So again, please don't unmute yourself. If you want to do a chat on here, I'll take a look at them. And if they're kind of, pertaining to what we're talking about today and that, I'll answer them. But this is going to be an hour call. I hope that's all right. But what you don't see, look for the in our what are we doing? What's it called? But also email Milo and I. I got a ton of other emails this week. So at the beginning and end, I'll always tell you my email is lmower@sisel.net. And Milo, you want to give me yours?
Yeah, Acosta@sisel.net. So anything that pertains to North America, you guys can email me for questions and anything, and any issues that you might find in your back office or reportings or anything. We are more than glad to get those emails, because we need an extra set of eyes out there to kind of figure it out what's wrong. And we appreciate everybody that's sending those emails and sending the feedback and suggestions and everything. It really, really helps us to come up with this system and make it work as you guys want it. So we really appreciate that for sure.
Awesome. Well, let's get going.
All right. So we are going to be talking a little about what we're doing. And we usually get a lot of calls and help you guys with your business and doing presentations. These last month, we've been very hands-on, the website, the back office, the reports, the glitches, there's glitches, the auto ships, little things like that. We've been doing these calls. We actually, during the WhatsApp calls, we actually do a little updates on these also, but it's not that simple to just say, okay, we're going to press this button and everything's going to be fixed. There's a lot of issues, a lot of things that happen just to fix one ticket. It's just we have to make sure that we test several times different scenarios and make sure that everything works correctly. So I'm going to be sharing my screen here with you guys real quick to show you the. If I can find it, I think it's Google Chrome, right?
Yeah, it should be there.
Okay, where are you? It's not here. Where is it? Sorry, Leisel was blocking.
Was it really?
No, it's just your camera. Okay, so how do I do this? What?
Control.
There we go. Thanks, John. See, John's the smart guy here, and Shane. All right, so let's go ahead. You guys are seeing this, right? Can you see that, Leisel?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
Perfect. So we're going to start with tickets for RB6. Right, John?
Yeah, RB6 and RB7.
Okay, so we have some these tickets right here. Starting with number 2 says auto ship manager product list not showing. So this was a big issue actually last week, where you guys wanted to edit your auto ship, and you would go to your back office under auto orders and hit edit, and the product list wouldn't show. So now it's showing. We tested that, and it's out live. So if you guys need to change your auto ship, edit products, or whatever you want to do, you guys can go and edit it. So that's working now. The second one under contact us. Before we had the company's information, we got a lot of feedback from you guys saying, you know what, it's on our replicated side, we want our information. So right now, if you guys want, you can go to your replicated site and click under contact us in the very bottom or learn more. And you will see your information, your address, social security. No, I'm kidding. You'll just see your phone number. So and email, so people can contact you whenever you share your replicated website with new people. So that is an awesome thing that's fixed. Also, the next one, one very important thing that we probably made the call. An hour ago on this LRPs?
Yeah.
So the LRPs, so for some, on this new system, every time that we have to run commissions in order for you to see the previous month's volume. We had and right now, and I'm going to say it, we're having some issues with people not being able to see last month's volume. But believe us, guys, if you have any questions or issues on this particular thing, like Leisel was saying, email her if you're in Australia, and email me if you're in North America, and we'll make sure that we'll take care of you to make sure that you rank on whatever rank you were supposed to rank the last month. For the LRPs, though, before you had to have 4 consecutive months, right, to get different percentages if you bought a certain amount of product during the month. It was from the first of the month to the last. Now, because we close commissions or we run commissions on the 15th of every month, we're going to have to change the LRPs to every 15th of the month. So instead of you going at the first of the month to look for any LRPs, we're going to extend this month for 2 weeks. So call on the 15th to get your the last LRPs that you got. Okay. As soon as we run commissions in the morning of the 15th, you'll have those vouchers available. The same applies to the shipping vouchers. The shipping vouchers it's a 12-month, right? But it starts from 15th to 15th. Okay. Same rules apply. The vouchers are available to use for 60 days. So, but the 60 days period start on the 15th of every month now. Okay. Like I say, if you have any questions, let us know. But our call customer service, they know this information now. If you are looking to use a voucher right now, we actually need to close or run commissions on the 15th. So in order to see the past voucher, so you're not going to lose vouchers. We're pretty much just extending these last batch in 2 weeks, so you guys can go ahead and use them on the 15th of every month. Okay, so we have that. The next one would be the data cleanup. So this we've had some issues, and some people for some reason have been charged your renewal fee twice. If you had your annual renewal in the last couple months with Sensoft, with the other system in Sensoft, and then for some reason there was probably like 5 or 10 people around the U.S. I don't think we had anything in Australia that we know of.
Yeah,
but
we did.
We did.
Yeah. Yes.
If you had a double charge, they're actually cleaning the system right now. It should be probably ready by end of day today or first thing on Monday. But if you have a double charge, call customer service and we'll refund that money as soon as possible.
Yeah, our team members had it all reimbursed and are fine. So like Milo said, but it is in Australia. So I had some issues this last week and we got them reimbursed for that double charge.
Oh, okay, perfect. Awesome. So yeah, any issues like that, we'll make it right, guys. And one of the things, and yeah, we've been getting calls and people asking, so what's going on with this? What's going on with that? We really do appreciate, like we were talking earlier, guys, but if you're going to email us, don't just say, we've had tons of people complaining about this and this and that. We kind of need specifics, because we will know the issue, but we don't know where to look, So if you say, this is the ID number that called me and is double charging your renewal fee, and then we can look and say, okay, this is a specific situation, go fix it, kind of thing, So that's the stuff that we kind of look for when we get emails like this, not just like very broad and general saying, oh, I heard this.
Do that again sometime. Next time I call Uber, we'll do it during the week, man.
Okay.
I'll get my stuff. All right.
Okay, it's done. All right. So another thing is, where were we? The back office ACH status. So right now, so what was this again, John?
So e-wallet payouts.
Yeah.
So when you go to your e-wallet, there's a new tab you can go to. It is called payout request status. And in there, you can see the status of your payout. So when it's pending, right, it is on its way to your bank. And when it makes it into your bank, the system will update and it will let you know that it's been posted in your bank. So you'll know when your payout is arriving. All right.
Okay. So so now you know when it says pending, it's because it's on and transferring. When it says posted, it's because it's already arrived in your bank account. So that's a good fix that we did when we do that. Also, the replicated site homepage shop links where it says the healthy weight loss, everything. There was a glitch before that you clicked on one of them and it would redirect you to a different one. Now it's fixed. If it's a health product, it'll redirect you to the health products. If it's fitness, if it's beauty, that bug has been fixed. So we have those that we've been working on this week, and some of them we were planning on releasing this week, guys, and we tried. Unfortunately, it's not up to us here at corporate to make all these fixes. We create tickets and we send to the developers, and they work. And as soon as they're finished, we take over, we test, and if it's all working perfectly, we approve, and then they release the batch to turn this on live. So we're going to test some of them on the RP7 ones. These tickets they're working on as we speak. We actually worked with them during the day today, just making sure that everything was going smoothly. That first ticket that we see here would be the unilevel tree viewer distributors names. Right now, you can only see the IDs unless you hover over, and then you'll see the names. It's going to be defaulting to show the distributor names first. And then if you need the ID, you can hover over the name and the ID number will appear. A lot of people were saying, well, we know most of the people by name, not by ID number. So we actually are doing that change to make sure that it's easier for you to locate each specific person on the unilevel tree viewer. The next one.
Scroll up.
Oh, scroll up?
Yeah, scroll up.
Oh, I was trying to. All right. Thanks, John. Appreciate it. Well, I tried to get away with it, but apparently I couldn't. Anyway, the back office, the expand view, we got a lot of that. That for some reason they put the little 2 arrows on the top right corner. We asked them to remove those arrows and just have the screen expand. Hopefully they'll do that by next week. The next one is the back office auto ship order limitation. We know that there's a limitation of 10, and a lot of people want to order more than 10. That's coming off. We're just adding a field so you can input the amount of product that you want to put on your auto ship. The next one, the news widget display issue. For some reason, it's just cut in half. It's not showing the whole thing. So that will be fixed hopefully in the next launch. The auto order manager. The pack shell items indent. So right now it's showing just one list of products. We're going to be indenting them so it's less confusing when you're placing an order like that. So that's going to be also fixed hopefully by next week. The next one would be add a make primary credit card button in account payments method. Do you want to explain that a little, John?
Yeah, so it's basically to change your primary credit card on your APs to another credit card easily. Right now, it's a little not user friendly. You would have to delete your secondary card and your primary and just reset everything. So this will make it a lot more streamlined. So all you do is just click it on the second credit card and it will just swap it over and use that second credit card for the
As a primary.
APs. Yeah.
Perfect. So it's going to be way more user friendly for you guys for sure. The next one would be a back office. Okay, we saw that. Oh, that's the one we started with. All right.
Yeah.
Change unit level tree viewer, distributor IDs to distributor names. So we talked about that too. Okay, so let me scroll up now because I don't want to. Let's see. Okay. Add and make. Okay. Expand view. Change unit level tree viewer. We talked about that, right?
Yeah.
The back office news widget. We talked about that. Shop list. Oh, the quick view. A lot of people are asking for the quick view when you place an order, and that's being worked on also. So when you place an order right now, there's the picture and the product description and everything. So it's a little hard for you guys to see what order you're placing. Sometimes when you're on your back office, you just want to place an order. You know exactly what you want and see the PV and CV. So we're creating a quick view like the one we had with the other system to make sure that you go ahead and place the order as fast as possible. Let's see the remove menu from calendar, which is redundant. We're going to be removing that. Also, then we have the customer details volume pane not working. What was this again?
So in your reports, there is this little icon for customer details.
Oh.
You can view it now, and it's going to show up all the volumes for that distributor you're looking at, right? It's pretty much done. We just have to wait for the developers to release it. So you get more details on the volumes for your distributors.
Right. So you have your list when you pull the personal downline volume or the frontline downline report. There's a little green little box on the left, right? You click on that. It'll give you a little more information about that particular distributor, PV, TDV, qualifying downline volume, the 1-star legs that they have. So that will be, it's almost done. So like we're saying, probably by next week, it'll be done for sure. The next one is back office new widget display.
Yep.
That's almost done. That's for the news.
That's like chopped off.
Yeah, that's chopped. Yeah, that's not showing completely. The next one is banking options added. This is right now for specifically for Australia and Canada. Right now, you
guys.
Yeah, go ahead, Leisel.
No, I just want to say this was one we had on last week's call, and it's just important that they get this to their own bank accounts. So I just want to say, if it's not done in the next 2 days, we're all leaving. I don't know where we're going, but we'll come back. But no, this is just super important. I get a lot of emails on this. So what is the answer, Milo?
That we have on our what is the RB8. So they are working on it. We still don't know exactly when that's going to be done, but they're working on getting that information.
Yeah, they have all the information they need to implement Australia and Canada banking options, right? They just need to develop it. And so they're planning that out right now. And we'll be seeing the update shortly. We'll be testing that in the upcoming week or so.
Right. And one good thing for you guys, Leisel, you want to tell them the good news for Australia now with the NZD?
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah, it's just been very confusing as to how we pay because we've had the dollar sign there and everyone is like, what is it? USD, but it is NZD that is now there. So we kind of wanted that done this week. Some people say, oh, it's kind of small. It's big when you're a distributor and you don't quite know it. We need to spell things out and just make sure it's very clear so everybody knows how they're getting paid. And that is now there for you to see. So you don't have to guess, have people ask how it is. And it's clear. And this was kind of just done today, huh?
Yeah, it was done today. That's when you go to your e-wallet, it'll say when you're going to transfer the money, it'll say NZD. Yesterday, it would show as an AUD. Yeah. So people were like, so what? So it's fixed now. So
it was confusing.
Yeah, it was a little confusing. Another thing for the couple of reports that we're working on right now, guys, the personal downline volume report, that report, we actually went through it most of the morning. We were testing that report. We were missing the PV and the APV was not there, and the wealth builders, they were all saying no. So now we're fixing that on that report. On the frontline downline report, that's the report that we also were working on this morning, and that will be hopefully ready by next week. It'll show pretty much what you need on each one-star leg, their qualifications. You guys were going to be able to see where each person is, what they need during the month. That's one of the things that we wanted those reports to be done by the end of this month. Unfortunately, we just couldn't make it happen, but hopefully by the next week, we should be able to have those two reports available for you guys. But like I say, we know it's the end of the month, and we begin so many calls saying, well, I need to know all this. But if you have any questions, like Leisel was saying, email us even this weekend, and we'll make it right for you guys. That's one of the things that I love about our company. We're very transparent. You know, we're here. We're letting you know where we're at. What's the issues that we have, the issues that we're working on. We're not hiding. We're not just not taking calls. We're not just saying, well, it'll take a couple of weeks and then it'll fix itself. We want to make sure that you guys know where we're at, what we're doing, and where we're going. That's just
rigid either, because, as this issue comes and you need to know where you are at the end of the month, just know that we will, like Milo says, get a hold of us. And we're not ever going to say, well, the time came. If you don't have the correct information that you need, and that's on us, we'll make sure that we get you what you need, the information you need to qualify. And because we understand, some things are out of your hands, especially as we change the system. So the point is, if you get down to the wire, you're not seeing the information you need in your life. I'm going to have trouble here. Get a hold of us. And no matter what, we will make sure that you're taken care of.
Right, exactly. Do we want to mention the October promo? We were going to talk a little about this before the call.
Yeah, when we did, I thought maybe we could do it at the end. Do you want to do it now?
Oh, we're done with the tickets for next week. So
wow,
yeah,
faster than usual.
Yeah, it is. It was faster actually. So
let's. If anyone has
questions,
chat question. We had one at the beginning, and it was Marilyn, and I'll read it. But it was just. She said, trying to change the date of my auto ship. I went to edit, and it would not give me all of November, which I think we talked about that. I manually typed what date I wanted, and then went down the page to save changes, and it would not save the change. Told me to add product. There should already be product in the auto ship. I wasn't ready to change the product, only just wanted to change the date.
So remember when you guys hit edit now, because we used to have this problem where people hit the edit button, you would see the products that you ordered in the month before, and that was creating a little issues with, I'm just going to add what I want, and then you would click save, and the products from last month were still there. So now when you hit edit, right, it clears the list. No, it doesn't clear it. So if it's not clearing the list, then it's still there. So you have the same products that you have last month. So if you want the same products, you just go and click on the date. Now, one of the tickets that we do have is that we're going to be able to, you guys are going to be able to change your future auto ships right into the future. Right now, it's only for that for the current month for 30 days. But that ticket that we have for next week should be fixing it. Yeah. Right. Yeah. Up to 6 months. Yes. Mm-hmm. So that's going to be, so right now, if you want to place an order, you can just change that current month's auto ship. If it's going to be over 30 days, by next week, you're going to be able to do that.
So Lynette says, will the QV show up when we are editing an auto ship?
The PV and the CV, not sure what. The qualifying volume. Well, I think she means the PV, which is the volume that you need to qualify. But yeah, the PV and CV will show in the auto ship tab when you place an order. Does it show right now? I thought it shows the PV and CV.
Yeah, it should show PV and CV.
Yeah.
Yeah, she meant PV. She meant PV. She said.
Yeah, she meant PV. Yeah.
Now,
Yeah, PV and CV are showing right now in auto ship. So yes, Lynette. Mm-hmm.
Geraldine has a question about the bank accounts. So the system previous held those, and now as we're getting that changed for them so that they can have that sent right, will they need to resupply that information again, or will they have it from what they put in before?
We have the data, and unless I'm mistaken, we got the data from Sisel. Just like in the U.S., we had the bank accounts that were transferred over to the people that had a checking account in their back office. I'm sure that we have that data. We just don't. For some reason, that's what they're working on right now. But if we don't, for some reason, obviously we'll let you guys know. But I think I'm almost 100% sure that data was part of the same situation that we had in the U.S. of people that pay with a check here. That we have that on our system.
Mm-hmm. And then I'll talk about today. We had some incorrect pricing on the ripped pack. So that was getting done. I haven't checked to see if that was fixed today. I'm guessing it probably was. Thomas has been very quick on that. So I do know I had a couple questions about that just for Australia. I think it was. So I'll check on that and give an update on that. This says from Wayne Hansen, the Sisel app doesn't allow me to make a video, so it renders this great app to be useless. Can this be fixed?
We'll pass that on to our marketing department so they can take a look at that. For some reason we've had a couple of issues with videos and the app. I've heard that in the US also. So we're making use of that.
Yeah, we'll talk to him for sure, Wayne, because we've heard a few of those issues, and they want to know these issues as we sit and talk to him in management. So we have had that same question come up quite a bit. So
Right.
Geraldine says she just noticed her website detail has a code at the end of each sentence. Can that be looked at? Is that like a little glitch that's just happening right now, or
A code. I'm not sure what kind of code is that, Geraldine. Is it? I'm not sure. We can look into it. Is that on your replicated website?
Where is it on the website?
Or where? Yeah, we're on the website.
She's looking in the story section. This is in the story section, she says. So we'll take a look at that.
Yep, we will for sure.
Okay, yeah, we'll look at it, Geraldine, and see what we've got there, and see if that's a glitch that we need to fix right now. Keep your questions coming in if you want while we talk about the promos. My promo is pretty easy. It's a recruiting promo. We try and do different kinds. I'm going to ask you guys again, this promo that we have this month, that Milo did, we've been working on them. We worked on them 6 months in advance. We worked with Thomas. We have some fun ideas, and we asked you guys as leaders to send us in anything you guys want that you think would build your business. What kind of promos? We had some cool ideas. Milo's actually is one of a suggestion that came from one of our US leaders. The only reason we're not having it in Australia is because we don't have enough inventory in the sales aids that he's doing the promo with that he'll talk to you about. But my point is, really fun promo that we wouldn't have thought about because we don't do this business, like Milo said in the introduction of this. You guys do. What do you think in a matter of a month is something that you can go around to customers, new people that you want to talk to, whatever it is that people would be like, yes, I want that product, or I'm interested, or tell us what that is. And we definitely will talk about putting it onto a promo. We did that a lot, with our council in Australia, different things we want to do that way too. So just know we really want to hear, as you guys are out there talking about this business, what you guys want to have work. So my promo is you have to sign up 2 people in the month of October to qualify. Those 2 people have to have 100 PV. And then the person at the end, or 3 people who have the most signups will win $200 in product credit, no PVCV. 400 is the next prize up, product credit, and then the first prize will be the $600 in product credit. So again, no PVCV. So it's a recruiting bonus. You have to have a minimum of 2 to even get in and qualify for this. And then the top 3 will get the first, second, and third place.
Awesome. So promo for the US, it's the sales tools contest. You sign up one personally sponsored distributor with at least 100 PV, and you get a 10-pack of catalogs that goes to the personal sponsor. Now, this catalog will ship this catalog on your next order that you place. So that's one of the great things about this new system is that we don't have to do anything manually. So now the system will recognize if I sign up Leisel, I'll get and I place an order tomorrow or the following day. The system will automatically add the 10-pack to that order free of charge. So that's one. So it doesn't we don't have a limit. If you sign up 5 or 10 personally sponsored distributors with at least 100 PV or more, you'll get a pack of 10 catalogs for each one of them. And then you'll get enter into a contest. There's going to be 3 top prizes. The first place will get a 10-pack of each of our 10 most popular products in Sisel. You'll get a distributor kit, you get 10 product catalogs, and 10 Sisel Safe booklets. Obviously, we want to encourage you guys to have sales tools to go and share. You guys can put your own information. And now that it's in October, next couple of months, you're going to need a whole bunch of sales tools to kind of sample everything when you get into your Thanksgiving or Christmas or any other holidays that you're going to want some sales tools for that. That's the first place. The second place will get also the 10 packs of our 10 top products. You get a distributor kit and 10 product catalogs. For the third place, you get a distributor kit and 10 product catalogs for the third place. So we'll pull out a report at the end of the month and see who personally sponsored more distributors. It has to be distributors only with 100 PV or more. And then we'll announce it on our next WhatsApp call or on Facebook and everything, just to make sure that everybody knows who the top 3 winners were. But at the same time, anybody that signs anybody up during this month of October will get at least a 10-pack of catalogs completely free. So that's a great promo that we have this month.
I've got a question on that. They want to know if it can be added. Can this promo be added to the website so everyone can see it when they log on to Australia?
Add the promotion. We can, whenever we fix a news widget in your back office, that's one of the places that we'll put our promotions. So
it makes sense that every time they log in, they see exactly what that month's promo is. I like that.
So that's why we have that widget. Unfortunately, like I say, they're fixing it right now, but as soon as it's done, you'll have events, calls, promotions, anything that we have that you guys need to know. We'll post that on that widget.
Now, I know we've talked about this, but when people say they've got orders coming, if they're not seeing tracking numbers at this point, they're just wondering, should they be worried? Now, no, because orders are all getting caught up. But can we give a better timeline on that? Well,
that's the tough question. Depending on the availability of the products, obviously, and when you're expecting the shipment, but usually our 3PL there, every time that there's an order, they ship. And unfortunately, right now, does that apply to Australia when our IT person downloads the information for their tracking, even for Australia? Yeah. So the only a manual thing that we have to do is that we have to import all the tracking numbers of all the orders that are placed daily. So there's actually someone that has to go through US, Canada, and Australia, New Zealand to export all those tracking numbers so you guys can see it. Sometimes I think he does in the morning, sometimes late in the evening. So, but it's always done. Maybe there's a couple of days here and there that he probably, especially during the weekend, that as soon as he gets back in Monday, he exports all those tracking numbers so you guys can see it. But that's the only manual thing that we have to do every single day. And that's probably why sometimes it takes a little longer for you to see the tracking numbers.
Yeah. Now, Wayne Hansen wants to know if there's going to be any plans to bring back the Fire Ice Drip Coffee 4-pack. Right now, we're kind of just laying low on packs right now, Wayne, and just kind of deciding where we want to go on that. It doesn't mean no for sure. As you type that, I look at that and think, that could be a really cool promo with those products that we do, and make it some fun 1 month. What?
Maybe in November or December we can do something with sachets and shareables.
Yeah, that's right.
Not saying anything, just saying.
Well, you just said it.
Okay, fine.
Anyway,
let's rewind.
Ken Proctor wants to know, when did annual renewals get set as an AP? Someone not doing the business anymore will be charged.
Yes, that's when you do the business as a distributor. Obviously, when you pay the sign-up fee is because you want to do the business. That's one of the things that I get when I travel. How would you build a business? And that's one of the communication that we actually were talking about, pricing and preferred customers, web back office and stuff like that. But if you're a distributor, is because you want to do the business, and there's a sign-up fee because you get a discount on products because you have the opportunity of earning commissions, and that's just part of how a business is run. And one of the things of maintaining this business is doing the annual renewal fee. So that's why, since it's we had issues before when people would just completely forget about the renewal fee, and they would just put themselves on auto ship, and then all of a sudden they stopped receiving commissions because they forgot to pay the renewal fee, and because they never log into their back office, and then they would call us and say, "Well, I haven't gotten commissions for the last couple of months. What's going on?" They lose qualification for loyalty rewards or shipping vouchers or anything like or other things because of that. Lack of the renewal fee. So we did it automatically. So people would keep earning commissions regardless of if they forget or not to put themselves or to pay the renewal fee. And the first option is the credit card on file. Second option would be the e-wallet. They would charge you the $17 at your 12-month anniversary.
Mm-hmm. So Geraldine's wanting to know if we can let people know that someone doesn't renew. So
we're going to be sending out emails. So that's a great thing. Another great thing about this system is that we can send out emails for everything. Your renewal fee is coming up, your auto ship is coming up, or the card didn't go through on your auto ship, or you just got a brand new sign up.
Other system at all. I mean, these are the ideas for our other system. We always had to say no to right away. No, right. We just couldn't. So like Milo said, he's got tons of ideas that we've been talking about. And that's one of them for sure, Geraldine, that we want you guys to be able to have so that you can manage your team in a much better way than you've been able to.
Right.
Sorry, didn't mean to take. So I'm getting a lot of questions on products. Guys, we're going to answer that in the What's Up call, product availability, when they're coming. Like I said, just to the people here, because we've got a lot on this call, just letting you know, Sisel is literally like everybody else out there. I took a screenshot of a company that just said, we don't have the inventory that we used to have. We probably won't get it for a while just because the availability of suppliers out there and what they have and the disruptions of those lines have caused a complete chaos out there. Sisel is no different. We're doing tons better. I've always said, and Australia's been very, very lucky in our back orders, and we're trying to manage that as much as possible. Now, skincare, I don't want to get into this too much because I'm going to talk about it on the WhatsApp call, and I'll give updates for products. So just know, we're working on those. They're whittling down. We did have an order come in to New Zealand just this weekend. So they'll get that into there, and I'll be talking about those products on the WhatsApp calls. So don't want you to think I'm ignoring you and that, but it will go on there. So perfect. So does the app work for everybody in Australia?
I think the app is only for working in North America, if I'm not mistaken. I don't think it's available anywhere else.
I do have some distributors who use it.
In Australia?
Yeah, I have some that say that it doesn't, and I have some that say that it does. We'll talk about, that. So.
Okay. Yeah, we'll ask.
They're saying the app did not work before the change over, is what someone's just saying. Although I know, like I said, I've had a couple people say, we'll look into it, guys. The app for Australia, what that is. I was told to no, but then we went to a meeting and they told us, do you remember that? And they're like, oh, it works everywhere. Because also I heard people were getting charged. And it's like, if we're charging, we need to have it or not. Or make it not available. So, Jen, we'll definitely get that figured out for sure. So, definitely. Anything you want to leave us with?
No, if you guys don't have any other questions, just the last thing that I want to say, let you guys know it, or we really appreciate your support, guys, and your patience. We understand it's tough when you can't see this report here and there, or the system wasn't working, or you couldn't see the vouchers. Just know that we'll make things right for you guys. We're not like I talked earlier about this. We're not trying to hide anything. We're not trying to cheat you off of a voucher or commissions or anything. Believe us, we care for you guys. We want to make sure that you guys are happy and that you guys trust us, and that we're doing everything in our power to make sure that we make your lives a little easier, to make sure that you got your business is ran the way it should be. That's why we made this change to this system, because we know that this other company, it's a bigger company. They know what they're doing. They have network marketing experience. We can do a lot more things with promotions, with codes that you guys can share the code with people on Facebook, and they can just go into your replicated website and say, hit Sisel #1 or whatever, and you'll get a 10% discount or whatever it is. So there's a lot of great things that we can do with this system that we couldn't before. So everything that we do, guys, is because we're thinking of you and because we want you guys to succeed. We want to succeed as a company. Obviously, we want to make sure that we take Sisel to the next level. At the same time, the only way that we can do that is with you guys, and keep having the same communication that we have. We want to hear everything. We just don't want to hear, oh, everything is doing good. We want to hear the things that you don't like. We want to hear what you're struggling with, what you need, what sales tools you need, what kind of promotions, like Leisel was saying earlier. Let us know what you guys would like for January, February, or March, or during this holiday weekend. We kind of have this holiday season. We kind of have an idea on what we're doing for November, December already.
And January.
And January, exactly. But we want to hear from you guys. Don't be discouraged. I mean, sometimes we don't return, your email or a text or whatever, we see everything and we apply it. Every single Monday each of us has a specific, 10, 15 minutes to talk about their marketing, what their needs are. We go through the whole thing, good or bad. Everybody knows what's going on in the field. And as an executive team, we're really thankful and grateful for the support that you guys are giving us and your teams to go out there with your energy and saying, this is going to do great. This is going to help us. This is going to do this and that. And because it will, at the end of the day, there's a couple of glitches here and there. Yes, they're going to be, but at the same time, this at the end of the day, this is going to work 10 times better than with the other system. So other than that, I'm just glad we're here and that you guys are here with us, and let us know if you have any.
Glad to be alive. I mean,
yes,
it's just like so crazy. But no, a lot of comments, Milo, that you're not seeing. Thank you for your help. Thank you. We got a couple good guys in the room with you there. So, let's give them a thanks. Milo, give them the distributors their names. That are helping.
Yeah, we have John and Shane here with us. They're sitting here side by side, just to kind of whispering and letting me know what's going on. It's a team that we have here that all of us are working for you guys to make sure that you guys are taken care of. So customer service, and you talk about customer service every call. I'm sure you're going to do that again, but they're doing an awesome job. Like I say, when you call in, just cut them a little slack. They know the information that we that we tell them that's exactly what they know. If they have issues with orders, with back orders, don't take it on them and just say why the company doesn't have the products or whatever. They can't do anything.
From our last call, it has really changed because we went to our last managers and they said we still have a couple people that are kind of the regular ones who call in and they're hard, but they said really they noticed a really big difference. And I was so happy. I just want to thank you guys for that because it made a difference in how they, felt at work. And things are getting really good in their department and they're just getting to be slick and trained and to have a different attitude when you guys call in truly makes their job experience so much better. So Milo, just want to say they're loving you guys. Louise, Jen saying great. Lynette, thank you. Amazing support. We love that. We love to hear that. Kieran saying thank you. Milo, Leisel, Ray, great to have you on the call. And we'd love to be here for you guys. And I'm seeing some questions here or some thoughts here for the promos. Guys, send it to our emails. Again, lmower@sisel.net and macosta@sisel.net. And we will absolutely take a look at those. We'll take them to our promo meetings because we definitely want to listen to what you have to say. Again, during the week, if you have a product and order issue, go to customer service. They have the tools to help you best. If you have an order issue that has been lingering, come to us. Don't let that sit out there and ruin someone you have, whether it's a customer, new distributor, or whatever, or even yourself. Don't let it be so that you get so frustrated. So that's when you do call us, and we will gladly step in. Cindy Johnson, one time, talking about Tom Sr., you look tomorrow and how crazy is this? 2 months since Tom Sr. passed away. I mean, it flew. We've been so busy and everybody's been so wonderful. Thank you, Cindy, for saying that. But honestly, I couldn't believe 3 days after he passed away, we were on our first call here and everybody was so great. Now we're 2 months. So I'm going to cry. Yeah. But tomorrow is the 2-month anniversary. And I just love you guys. You're awesome. So I'll let you finish.
Yeah, well, thank you so much, guys, once again for the support, for your help. We'll be recording the WhatsApp call later tonight, and we'll do the video thing. We'll upload it to YouTube. We'll give you the announcements of the products that we are going to be releasing here pretty soon. In the next day or so, we have 3 products for sure that are be released on Monday. So they're big products. So make sure that you listen to the call and spread the word to everyone about this call. And we'll probably be recording this one of these calls again in a couple of weeks at the same time, right, Leisel? And by that time, we'll make sure that we have more updates. The report should be done. Hopefully, the transfer from e-wallet to your bank account should be finalized as well by that time. So there's going to be this next week. Yeah. Next week we're going to have a lot of tickets done, hopefully. So we're working hard for you guys.
I did see someone that just say, when we get new things, how do we hear about them? I do try and send out a mass email. If you saw the one that I did for this call, I did this call, and I also gave you the WhatsApp call last time that was recorded. So check your emails. If you're not getting emails and you're not on my personal email list, then send it to me. Thank you guys, loving all your comments. Send it to me. I will give you that. Check the Facebook. I know a lot of you say, I don't use Facebook. Well, get on it, because any things like this that we announce, I don't expect you to sit there on it. I don't spend a ton of time on Facebook, but it's a central point where big announcements go put up. And I know that's where Milo's putting some of his big announcements. So some of these things as they come up, we'll put it to right to that page. So, and, because we want to get you the communication that you want and make sure all these little updates, they mean so much to you guys in your business. We want you to have them first too. So appreciate you guys coming and hope you guys have a great rest of your weekend.
Have a good one, guys. Thank you.